Hello! Right, for tonight's culinary disaster, I'm going to attempt to cook vegetarian sausage rolls using corn mince, sage and onion stuffing, onion, garlic and some bits and pieces. Pastry is something I've never done before, so this is going to be quite a giggle. I'm going to put that together now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up an onion, a little bit of garlic, fry that up with a little bit of the mincemeat, and while that's simmering over, I'm going to make some pastry up. Now, I'm not a big vegetarian. The only reason we're doing a veggie spring roll is because that's all I've got in the cupboards, and as I've said before, facilities here are not limited, but shop shuts, that's your lot. So I thought we'll give it a go. So I'll just do this little red onion. I've got the kettle on so I can do the stuffing. And we'll see how we get on. I got quite into my cooking recently, whether it's just that I've got a bit more time at the minute or what, I'm not quite sure, but if this goes well, I'll make a few of these, and I think they're good to be eaten cold or hot. So I think that'll do. I won't go mental. So there we go. We've just got one small onion, a couple of cloves of garlic. I'm going to whack that in the pan, give that a little sweat up, chuck some of the corn in, make that the sage and onion, mix that all together, and then we'll see what we can come up with. This could be good fun. Right, while the onions and garlic are just sweating through, I'm going to knock up a bit of pastry. I say that like I'm a bloody expert, but anyway. And I am going to buy some more scales at some point, but just do what we can do at the minute. So plenty of flour, pinch of salt. We've got the old Kerry Gold today. I'm weighing some of that in. Right, let's mix this in. I'm going to stick the mince in now. The onions are nearly sweated through. Now, as far as I can make out with this whole pastry malarkey, it's a little bit like mixing cement. So you've got 4 parts sand, 1 part cement, and 1 part gravel, which would be your salt or your other bits and pieces. So I can mix cement, so pastry can't be that much more difficult, he says. Right, add some water. Right, let's put this water in, and what this is supposed to do is mix into a dough ball, and then you put that in the fridge for up to 2 hours. Well, I ain't got 2 hours, I'm hungry, so I'm going to stick it in the freezer for 20 minutes and see if that makes a difference. think that sort of resembles pastry. Sort of. Well, so far so good. Let's put this in the fridge for a bit. So, dough's in the freezer. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to do, but I've taken advice from the recipe. This is browning off quite nicely. I don't actually mind this soya mince, it's not bad. So we're going to put a bit of this in, which is Northern Worcester sauce. This is supplied by my Northern fella, and I quite like the taste of it, so we'll wang a bit of that in. Bit of black pepper. And we're going to give that another couple of minutes. Right, while that's all browning off and getting finished up, we'll make a bit of this up. I think there's probably enough in here for 50 sausage rolls, so I don't think we need too much. But I'll do a little bit. Because obviously with the veggie mince it don't hold together brilliantly. So I'm hoping this is just going to give it a little bit of consistency. And that'll be a bit more like sausage meat. Maybe. Let's put a bit more in. Tiny splash of oil. And some boiled water. Mix this all in. Oh, it smells like Sunday dinner. Right, what I'm going to do is let's taste a bit of this. That tastes pretty good. I'm literally just going to add this in. No, I don't know, that don't look too awful. Right, I'm just going to put this on a really low heat just to keep it ticking over while I do the pastry. Now this is where it could go very badly wrong. Let's dust that down. One thing I have forgot, well, I haven't forgot as I just haven't got one, is a rolling pin. I think you need one of them when you're doing pastry. So we've got the Gypsy substitute, a bottle of whiskey. So it's been in the freezer for about 20 minutes. Whiskey's pretty good rolling pin. It's pretty good for drowning the sorrows or for self-defense as well. So multiple uses for the whiskey today. If this don't go very well, I'll be drinking the whiskey and forgetting the food. Not sure quite what thickness I'm supposed to do these in, but definitely looks a bit like pastry. Wow. Okay. Right, see how this looks. I'm quite impressed with that so far, if I do say so myself. So I think the easiest way for me to do this is if we just cut these into sausage roll sort of sizes. What do you reckon? I bet we've got about 1 million people who are going to email in and go, what the hell are you doing? But anyway, I don't claim to be an expert chef. Okay, so we've got the corn mince and stuffing mixture. I'm just going to hoof that in there like that. It's a bit like me, it's not very well presented, but I'm sure that'll be lovely. So the bloody camera just ran out of charge just as I was putting them on there. Anyway, we've got 3 awful looking sausage roll-y type of things. Presentation's not great, and I'm just hoping that they cook nicely and they taste nice. I mean, to be honest, I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm just trying to cook some food for myself, and I'm only used what we got laid about in the cupboard. So this might be awful, come out rank, or it might come out edible. Either way, it's been an interesting experiment. Okay, I'm going to put these in the oven now, so on about gas mark 6. Now, being a man, I didn't read the instructions on how to make pastry, and I think the whole putting it in the fridge thing is so it's more pliable for when you try and make sausage rolls or anything else out of it. So next time I'll know what I'm doing. But I've just got them out of the oven. They've been in there 45 minutes. They do look a bit like turds, but as I said, I'm not that interested in that, as long as they taste alright. So let's see. Well, that looks pretty good. Right, I'll let them cool down and we'll have a taste. Right, moment of truth. Smells lovely. Let's see what it tastes like. Got a bit of tomato sauce on that. Actually, that's not bad. The pastry's pretty good. I'm impressed with that. Yeah, real good. Do some more of them and do some with meat as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.